warning this morning from Homeland Security that a trucker convoy similar to the blockade that has paralyzed Canada's capital could try to disrupt major events in the U.S., beginning with this weekend's Super Bowl. CNN's Donnie O'Sullivan is in Ottawa, which is ground zero for the protests against vaccine mandates. Donnie, good morning to you.
Hey, Brianna, as you can see here, Ottawa, this part of Ottawa, right outside the country's main parliament building, brought to an absolute standstill. And this is exactly what many figures on the right in the United States wants to happen south of the US-Canada border. Have a look.
I want all these mandates gone, and I'm not leaving until all the mandates are gone.
What is the stuff that you can't do right now as a non-vaccinated person?
I live in Quebec, so it's a bit more intense than other places in Canada. But look, I can't go skiing, I can't go to Walmart, I can't go to Canadian Tire, I can't go to Home Depot, I can't go to restaurants, I can't go to bars, I can't go to the gym.
Truckers here in Canada have brought part of the country's capital to a standstill right outside the National Parliament.
I was hired on at a job not too long ago for a transport company out of Whitby, Ontario, and I was let go due to not willing to get the vaccines for my job. And I mean, that's not right for companies to be able to decide that and take away our right to earn money and support our livelihood.
Now, this is all happening despite these protesters representing a small minority of Canadians. More than 80% of eligible Canadians are fully vaccinated, and the Canadian Trucking Alliance, the primary advocacy group for Canadian truckers, which has condemned these protests, has said about 85% of Canadian truckers who regularly cross the US border are vaccinated.
And for you, why is it important for you to be here today?
Well, because like you're...
Don't talk to them, this is fake news.
But despite the fact that these people may be part of a minority in Canada, they are receiving a lot of support from Conservatives and other right-wing figures in the United States.
We are now aware of a significant element from the United States that have been involved in the funding, the organizing, and the demonstrating.
The Canadian truckers are heroes. They are patriots, and they are marching for your freedom and for my freedom.
This is very much a 21st century protest, playing out as much on the internet as it is on the street. Viral memes and sometimes false and highly offensive historical comparisons that circulate online are being repeated verbatim here, like this.
And because you're not vaccinated, is there stuff you can't do in Canada now?
Yeah, I'm like, well, basically, if you want to compare Canada to anything, it's like Hitler's Germany, and we're like the Jews, eh? One of the goals is to get a group of people that you can get everybody angry with, and in this case, it's the unvaccinated, eh?
There's a lot of people here streaming live online.
I'm just gonna follow you guys and make sure you tell the truth.
That's all right. Good.
Documenting every moment on social media.
You take those cans off of that truck. Is that your property?
In an effort to clear the protesters, police have begun confiscating gas canisters, resulting in encounters like this that clock up thousands of views online.
My name is Jim Kerr, and I give a shit about Canadians. How do you feel? Hi, my name's Jim Kerr, and I care about human beings, especially ones that are trying to keep themselves warm in a truck while fighting for the freedoms of Canadians. How do you feel?
The main problem I have is all the censorship that's going on. That's the main problem that I have. There is censorship everywhere, yeah. People's accounts get taken down, even Facebook, if you don't say the right thing. Even this convoy, a lot of groups started, and people are even live streaming, and all of a sudden, I heard yesterday in the restaurant, my feed was cut. My feed was cut.
Facebook shut down some groups on its platform supporting the truckers after the online outlet Grid News found that they were being administered by a hacked account that had belonged to a woman in Missouri. So whoever was really running the groups wanted to hide their identity. And GoFundMe shut down a fundraiser for the truckers after police told them the protest had become an occupation. But organizers here have still been able to raise millions of dollars through an alternative service, a self-described Christian fundraising platform. Organizers say the money will help keep the truckers on the street.
La dernière fois que j'ai vu ma femme, c'est le 28 janvier que j'ai pas pu la revoir. Puis je suis ici, elle m'appuie à 100%. Il y a quelques groupes sur des réseaux qui essaient de nous aider, nous envoyer de l'argent pour essayer de nous aider pour pas qu'on soit obligé de faire faillite.
We want those great Canadian truckers to know that We are with them all the way.
Trump indicating he is supportive of truckers descending on Washington, D.C., other American right-wing figures goading their audiences to act.
The question is, how long before protests like this come here?
Will we need our own trucker rally to end all of this insanity once and for all?
What is the main goal, the main objective of the truckers here?
Freedom.
And Brianna, just to stress, I mean, these are the minority here. 80%, 80% of eligible Canadians are fully vaccinated, but as you can see here, a minority enough to cause chaos. Brianna?
80. Doni, thank you so much for that illuminating report.